All right, I'm back. I'm here to stay. Do some commentary on Scheer versus Jacob Hart. Like I said, Zach Scheer, if people don't know, he's wearing the red shirt. He's a poker club legend. He's been in the club since I've been in a club 4 years. We're both seniors, School of Management. Him and Jacob's a sophomore. Is on the e-board as the secretary. And they are in winners finals of the tournament. So they are both guaranteed at least third place, which is really good. They both are in the money. They will get some return. Good job to both of them for making it this far. Let's see if they have what it takes to make it to the grand finals. Obviously, if one of them gets eliminated, they will.
If I win this, I might be top.
They will still be in the tournament. They'll be in the losers bracket, in the losers finals, and if they win that match, they'll be back in grand on the losers side. Let's see who can best each other here.
I was thinking about adjusting point amounts. In my opinion, heads up, very weak. Weekly meetings, very weak. Online knockouts, incredibly strong. Like, knockouts online are worth 3 points compared to 2 at weekly meetings.
Should be starting up any minute now.
Way more
Sorry for the wait.
And like, some people just like don't show up to the weekly meetings. They're like, "What's the point if I get first? I just get 10 points."
I heard I was a legend.
You can try like adjust.
Yeah, as you hear me, I'm in there telling Scheer that he's a legend. And I say it again, too. I'm repeating myself. I think they're going to start very soon, though, so hopefully they get this show on the road. And it does start. And wow, Jacob picks up a hand early on. Tens. Let's see. Obviously, he's going to raise, but I think they're just making sure. All right, he's going to raise here. And Scheer defends with 9-4 suited. Okay. The board comes trip nines. Wow. So unlucky for Jacob here already. He's got an overpair. Scheer just flops trips like it's nothing. And he just calls. Oh, he raises to 550. Of course, Jacob's not going anywhere. Turns a jack. Wow. So now he's got a flush draw to go with his pair. He goes check, check.
Yeah.
He checks river.
And brick ace on the.
Oh, then I guess I'm good.
Wow, and I went check, check on the river. Wow, interestingly played. I think Scheer should have probably bet that turn. Protect his 9.
What am I beating?
No, he doesn't always hit the flush there with when that third heart peeled. It's pretty unlikely anyways, so I think he should have definitely bet that turn. And then on the even on the river, I think he could have went bet, honestly. He missed some value there for sure, but he still won a decent amount of chips. Let's see how he can continue to lead. Played it very weird. He was really scared of the flush. I don't know why. Coach, Jacob was never folding. He had the 10 of hearts for a flush draw as well. Could always be good.
What'd you have?
Scheer's probably gonna limp this. Yep. And Jacob's gonna check. The worst hand in the game. Shout outs to 7 deuce. And a whole lot of nothing for these guys. Shout outs to Ryan Bay, King 3, his favorite hand. Definitely not watching this. Binghamton legend. And might go check. And 9 high is good.
9-4, 9-5.
Wow, Scheer is pretty. I think Scheer's gonna. I think Scheer's honestly gonna win. I got my money on Scheer. I know it's still early. I think Scheer is just unstoppable, especially in heads up. His aggressive play benefits him a lot more.
What's on the back of your hand?
Scan from Tom's.
I'll probably get a trivia. If you guys want reasons.
Alright. You're always welcome.
Jacob has ace 10. He's gonna open.
Raise to 150.
And oh wow, Scheer's gonna re-raise with ace jack. And Jacob's not folding. Wow, Scheer's just getting the best of Jacob early on in this tournament, in this winners finals match. be so crazy if an ace came on the flop. Jacob would be in a world of hurt. And they missed, but I do not see Scheer slowing down. I think Scheer's gonna c-bet. Alright, check, check. Ace, put an ace for some sweat.
Check.
9, check. It might just be check through. Wow. And Jacob actually wins there with 10 on the river. And he's gonna bet, and Scheer's probably gonna fold.
It's a sad fold.
Wow. Let him get there, let him get there. And just like that, it's very close to even. So, heads up is a very sick game.
I won't be able to do. I can't reach them now. That's why. I mean, just read the second one.
Very, very sick game.
Do you have a good hand? Well, obviously you had a good hand. Well, did you hit anything?
I had a pair.
And ace jack.
We were good until the river.
Reverse angles.
What was the river?
10.
Jack down.
No, ace 10.
Ow. Call.
Scheer's gonna check it back. Check, wow. These guys are checking so quickly. And, well, Jacob bet with his 10 high.
10 high.
Got him.
Does a chop.
Huh?
Am I high?
Not a chop, there's 9 plays, mate.
I thought, okay, my bad. I can't count.
I guess you can. You cannot count.
I thought you were trying to rob me.
Like it counts as the.
You know, shout out to Scheer. Freshman year, he lived in the same suite as me, actually. He, one of the dorm buildings in Binghamton, he,
250. Oh, 500.
he, it was like it was a 3-suite, like, there was 2 suites of 2 rooms of 2, and then 1 single, like 1 person room in the middle. I was in a double with my with someone, and he was in the other double with somebody else. So we actually were in the same suite, so we know each other pretty well.
Heads up alarm.
And I know played a lot of poker with Scheer. He's very, very aggressive. So it's good to see that he still plays the same way, 3-4 years later, whatever. Shout outs to White Spider 331 for subscribing. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the BU Poker Club family on Twitch.
What'd you have?
5-8. Suited. Diamonds. What'd you have? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna lie about what I have.
I had 10-3. Oh, then you did not have any strike. Yeah, that's why I was like questioning you.
5-8.
Public service announcement. Schwartzberg limped 2-3 suited at 1-2 at Tioga last night. And so that 2-3 suited. Yeah, he hit a boat. Is this good?
Was he up at the time?
Yeah.
When I'm up, I'll limp a lot.
No, he was not at the
Okay.
time.
Well, that's a,
He won, and they
see if he limps here now. He said that. He does. When I'm up, I'll limp a lot. Oh, wow. Jacob picks up a hand. Gonna raise. I hope Scheer folds, honestly.
And he said that the 2-3.
I think he's going to. Of course, I can not right. Whatever. Jack. And, bet, Scheer. Bet.
250 from Scheer.
He does. And Jacob's gonna call.
And a call.
Can't fold ace high, ace jack, that strong of a hand, backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw, ace obviously. Queen on the turn. They both pick up a draw and it goes check, check. 6 on the river. I really hope. Let's see what Scheer bets here.
Check and a bet.
Nice. Good bet. This is good. I don't think he's going to call. Sick. Sick bet. 600 into just about a half pot bet on, 2/3 actually. Bet 2/3. 2/3 bet on the river. He's repping what? A king? Repping a queen. He's wow, he's calling. He's raising.
We raised to 17 to 50.
Guess he just knows he's weak. It'd be so crazy if Scheer jams. Jam Scheer.
Raise.
Wow, good bluff by Jake. Good raise by Jacob. He knew he was weak. His story really didn't make sense, Scheer.
You have anything good?
So I like his raise.
I had some type of nut in hand.
You know,
If I shoved
he wouldn't
it-
be playing a king like that, but he was trying to rep like a king that he checked on the turn, scared of hearts, I guess. Like, I don't know. And the bet, I don't think he bets that size with the queen. So, like, you know, I think Scheer could possibly be thinking that he's trying to rep those hands with that, but based on the action,
Dominated free.
I don't think he's betting a queen on that good of a
If I
board.
had a pair, I would have shoved there.
So he's trying to basically rep two pair better, and it's, you know,
I knew you had
that's
nothing,
played.
but
It's
I
very
knew you had
unlikely. So I guess Jacob read into that and raised. So good play by Jacob. But it's sick if he just called and made Scheer look like an idiot.
Are they?
50 on.
But the raise just works. Makes you not look like an idiot, feel like an idiot. Sorry. But the raise did work. Good hand by Jacob. He's taking the lead after that hand. And he has ace jack again with the same suit, maybe. I know he had the jack of hearts. Might have been the ace of spades though.
And a call.
He raised and Scheer snaps with king nine. Pretty standard stuff.
Check,
And
check.
action flop. They both flop a pair.
Yeah, like
with
you
Scheer
check
getting the
also.
best of Jacob.
We're good.
I think it went check check on the
Check,
flop.
check. So I was like, I guess that's what he's doing.
Check, flop.
Yeah.
I'll bet 250.
He bets 250 in the dark.
Out of 250 from Scheer. Yes.
And that's a good card for Jacob. He picked up a gutter now to Broadway. And he ace and he jack and queen are good for him. And wow, he takes the win there with the ace. He's got two pair.
Check from Scheer.
Scheer checks. I'm sure Jacob's going to bet here for value. This is a really, I like a small size.
100 from
I think that's too big. I don't think he's going to call. He should have went for 400. 400 would have gotten some nice value out of Scheer.
Obviously beats me.
You bet so big there on a four-liner.
Nothing else beats me though.
He's got a queen. You're in a world of pain. I think you want to bet small. He's betting so big that he really is not incentivized to call with his king. Yeah. I think he should have bet a little smaller to target those weak king X hands. Maybe even king, you know. On the four-liner, it's very, very unlike. It's very, very difficult to get value from big value from like not nutted hands there. You know, if Scheer had a queen, then Jacob's very screwed. But I would have liked to scoop maybe 400 bet by
No,
Jacob.
you're not playing wrong.
'Cause
I'm playing lucky.
I think if Scheer would have paid that one off for that small size. Sorry for the yawn.
What'd you have?
Ace jack. Again.
Every time.
You can't help it if I get lucky.
Who has the button?
You do. I opened. Call.
Call.
Race at 3. Call from Scheer. Race at 350 by.
Wow, Scheer is playing very aggro. Scheer should I think should have just folded pre, but he limp called a raise and Jacob has jacks.
Check darts from.
And it looks like that's a 4. No, not a 4.
Check.
I mean, Jacob was gonna bet here. Wow, he checked it. I don't know. Scheer needs to start betting if he wants to win, and there's absolutely no way that Jacob's folding now. Yes.
Bet 400.
Scheer did not, honestly, in my honest opinion, played that hand pretty poorly. Should have went for a just a fold pre. That hand kind of sucks. You don't want to play that hand post. And then especially when you get raised, it's just like I have 10-4 off. Get the hell out. Just fold. But alas, he made the call and he did not want to put a chip in the pot. So Jacob is continuing his commanding as a lead. Let's see if Scheer can bring it back, regain some of his composure. Jacob has a hand, ace 10. He's going to raise,
Race at 300 from Jacob.
and Scheer folds.
And a fold. Scheer.
I'm getting good cards.
Do you want me to watch the deck? Like,
Throw it away. Oh. I don't need it. I just need to learn how to
I've had like 5 super good hands in a row.
Just answer a couple messages.
Oh, you know,
Sorry.
I played against O'Shea where
I need a hot chocolate and a coffee right now.
Scream said I can't.
I'm
I had ace queen.
probably gonna go pick up a hot chocolate before I leave.
Also, when I told Miko that, he was like, yeah. No, you did play every stream wrong.
With what hand? I don't know what he's talking about, but he did not play something he did not. I don't know what he's talking about. I really want to ask him which hand that was.
Race took it.
What?
So I said a race took it.
I'm running too hot right now. I have to see a flop. I know
I think you. I don't know. It's 7-3. Wow, Scheer's it's almost a 3-2 chip lead right now in Jacob's favor.
Wait, why'd you think I had degrees?
Damn. Sebastian needs a fucking haircut.
One of those days.
Shout outs to haircuts. Shout out to me with my receding hairline. At least I don't have long hair.
We'll give it to you.
Wow. Scheer's sad about folding 10-6. Okay, Scheer. Damn, this room, it's like the tent in this room is making me tired. But it's alright.
I'll check right now. That's right.
I'll see a flop.
So Scheer lives with 10-8. I like it. And Jacob, I like it when you start to lose more chips and you really don't have that many chips to play around with. Limping on the button is very good because he raises over with these. You have you have a decent hand in position and he checks you. You have that hand IP. And in position is so important in this game that
Check for spade.
it helps out. So
No.
Alright, I have one.
I like the limp, and Jacob's obviously going to check because it's not a hand you want to raise with. It's not that strong. And I think Scheer bet, honestly. I think Scheer let out here.
600.
Race is 600 from Scheer.
And, wow, no, Scheer raised to 6, and Jacob, wow.
Maybe. Well, I mean, if I have two, I have at least one.
Wow.
So I guess I
He's
just
got the
want
10 high flush draw, and Jacob has second pair. Let's see if Jacob can, Jacob is the favorite to win, obviously. Scheer only has just a flush draw at the moment. He does have a backdoor straight draw as well.
I can't do that.
Let's see if Jacob makes this call. I really don't think he will, but you never know. I think he's going to. I think he's scared.
You didn't see that.
Yeah, wow. And he shows the jack.
When are you allowed to flip your
Scheer does
cards?
not show. Good win by Scheer. Good play. I like it.
I apologize.
Shout outs to White Spider. What's up, White Spider?
Alright, well. Floor, Jacob, I apologize for giving you information.
It's all good.
Shout outs to Gindy doing the stream setup. I can hear him in the other room. Gindy's the man.
Yeah.
You coolered me, Miko.
Said let's just see a flop.
I'm sorry, White Spider.
Won't happen again.
Sorry. That's Julian, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, Julian.
I've never seen a turn. Any time you flash a card in a tournament, your hand is automatically dead.
Really?
Yes.
Even if it's accidental?
If it's accidental.
Won't happen again, Floor.
I did cooler you, man. It was such a good turn card for me that I couldn't fold, you know? Jacob's going to raise here with 5-4 suited.
Race to 3 from
And Scheer calls with 6-3 suited. So, ooh, this is an interesting hand. They both have these low cards of different suits. And they both whiff completely. Yeah, it was a good call. I can't be salty about that. Yeah, there was nothing I could do. That was literally the best turn card for me in the deck. And even if you had a better queen, if you had kings, I had all these 2 pair draws, flush draw, and a straight draw. I had a million outs. So, like, even if you had me ahead there, I can't fold because of how good that turn was. But what are you going to do, man? That's poker. There's luck involved. One of the best poker players, Phil Hellmuth, of all time, said, if there was no luck involved, I'd be the best player of all time. But that's just not what poker is. So, you got to live with how it is. Scheer is going to hopefully, I think, a limp here with 9-8 off. But he raised. And Jacob's going to call with the suited 10 high. I think it's fine. And
Check.
bottom pair versus a flush draw.
Am I allowed to talk
And, wow, Jacob hits a pair now. Jacob's got a pair and a flush draw. And I don't see Scheer folding one time. Don't fold, Scheer. Come on. You can't. I think it's too tight, man. Just call once. Oh. Can't just automatically put him on a jack or an ace there, right?
The board pair.
You call once and you see what happens.
Is it an ace? Is it a jack?
And their blinds went up. So now it is a 50, 100.
75, 150.
Oh, 75, 150 actually. They actually played the 50, 100 level. I'm just
I would have had trips.
haven't been focusing that much. But that means Scheer is under 20 bigs, so he's going to be looking to get some hands all in now from what I could tell. He's he's the short stack. And honestly, let's see what he does. I think he might just rip it. He raises. Ooh. I want to see how short Scheer is. He's got 3K, right? 29. So he's got 19 blinds. Oh, I like the raise. He's much deeper than I thought. And it looks like Scheer 3-bet? Or just, no, he just called with Jack 3 suited. Okay. Let's see what the flop comes. It is a 10. Wow. I do not see any world where they don't get this in. This is going to go all in.
23, 24.
We got a call.
I'll call.
Wow. Sick hand already.
I have a flush.
Sick hand already.
Okay, I got a blocker. I'm alive. Jack or
Any jack or diamond is what Scheer needs right now. It's 60-40. It's very close. He's got a lot of outs, man. Oh, that's a brick. Just a jack or diamond now. And if he does not hit, he is out.
I have a straight draw.
And he is out. And Jacob, just like that, wins in winners finals.
Is that the right all in? It is.
Yes, that is the right all-in, Scheer. Good job. But you did lose. Obviously, Jacob is in grand finals now on the winner's side, and Scheer is in losers finals. So, I think we're going to show Scheer's losers match when the player he's supposed to play comes. I'm sure they're going to come in here for an interview soon. We're going to talk to both of them. But let me just show you guys the bracket. What's up, Scheer? Hold on one second. I just want to refresh the bracket. We're going to show the viewers who you might have to be playing in losers finals.
It's gonna be a little bit.
So O'Shea and Lamb still got to play, looks like, and maybe these guys are probably playing right now. And you will play the winners of these two. So let me do this. Let me switch to commentary view. Let me turn on the light as well. It's kind of getting a little dark in here.
In the grand finals.
The loser of the
Anyway, Scheer, what's up, man?
I don't know. If you were watching that game, I ran pretty bad. I don't think I got a single hand.
Yeah, you were pretty card dead. The first hand was pretty sick when you flopped trip nines.
Yeah.
You could have made a lot. I think you should have bet the turn. I think you were scared of the flush draw.
Yeah, the flush saw it the way he was. I was just scared of it. Didn't want to get it all in the
That
first
makes
hand.
sense.
So
You know, it makes sense.
hoping he bet into me so I can call. I didn't want him to raise me.
No, yeah, I saw that and I was like, man, I wonder if he's gonna bet on the river. And you also checked the river and check. You could have won a lot of chips there, but it's okay, obviously. Yeah, then the most of it, you really didn't have any hands. You weren't really hitting
Punted
anything.
everything.
Yeah, there was one hand you had 10-4 off. You limp called that. I think you should have just folded, but that was really the only one hand that I was like, why'd you do that? Other than that, everything else was pretty fine.
Yeah, that last hand, I figured that's the best I'm getting is that flush draw.
Yeah, no, of course you have to go all in, because you also have the jack as well that is usually good there. So you were 60-40 on the flop, so you had a lot of outs there, just couldn't get there. That's poker, right?
So maybe I'll win my losers.
Yeah,
Have
and
my
then you put back
rematch.
in- yeah, exactly.
Champs. You want to go all in blind.
Anything else you want to say?
No. You guys will see me playing the losers.
Yes, yeah, that's probably the next match we're gonna show. So sit tight.
I really don't want to make it that far.
Good luck, man, in the losers match. Hopefully, you can go back to Grants and give him a good rematch. You can bring him in, Jacob, if he wants to talk, obviously.
Jacob, I really want to go all in blind, but I also want to play David. Have you played much with David?
He's your friend.
Yeah.
I beat him. I got a straight flush on the second hand.
Damn, grand finals winner's side.
Also, can you mute the other mics? Because you can just hear the other people talking in the other room on the screen.
You don't hear me?
No, you hear this, but then it's just also other conversations in the background.
Yeah, no, that's what I think that's what they want, right? They don't want that?
Well, during the game, yeah, but right now it's like the
Oh, right
yeah,
now.
like right now.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. I think that's better now. I just muted them. Congrats. Winners finals.
I played a very skillful game.
The first hand you gotta thank Scheer. He kinda saved you some money because when you turned the flush draw with the tens, there was no way you were folding to it if you bet again. And the river was he could have gotten some more money out of you. But other than that, I mean,
Yeah, after that turn, he just gave up on it.
yeah, there was one hand where you had jacks and he had 10-4 off and he limped and you raised and he called and I was like, this is not a good look for Scheer because
Oh, yeah, and I just checked it down till the river.
well, not even that. Yeah, he checked it down. He didn't bluff at it once. I was like, damn, that's not because you can win easy chips for you, you know. So yeah, you're in grand finals. How do you feel?
Good. This is the this is the first time I've gotten in the money.
In any tournament?
So far this year.
Last year.
The only other time I got in the money. Wait, no. I think the only tournament I got in the money was main event last year.
Really?
Yeah. But no, pretty decent one to win.
Yeah, you can. But now you can even win this one. You know.
Trying to get that bracelet.
Yeah, you can get the bracelet and everything.
So icy on my wrist.
Man, so we looked at I think they're still playing.
Yo,
the
David's
losers
still in.
matches. Let's
I'm
look.
like-
Let's look at the bracket. Yeah, so it says O'Shea's still playing David. I'm probably sure they're playing now, and Tommy's playing Kenny. I think Tommy's gonna.
Wait, refresh and see if anything.
Yeah,
updated.
I don't think I just did like a couple minutes ago. I don't think it
Okay.
updated, but yeah. So let's record your score. Jacob in grand final. Oh come on, Jacob Hard.
You did it, boy.
Grand finals. So, if you do lose your first match in grand finals, you have another chance. So, you're in a great advantage right now.
Me and Scheer made a deal. If he makes it to grand finals, we're just ripping it first hand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
If he wins it, then it's just I lose that safety net.
Yeah, but then it's still
It'd be pretty funny.
It would be funny. You should do LNG for
LNG for the first game.
Yeah, he knows the game. He's played it with Jared Feltman, so
Didn't he
he made it. Yeah, they're the founders of that game. And we play it now. They don't even play it. We fucking play it.
Yeah.
So let's go back to this view.